Looks like Gamora's under new management. I wonder what happened.
When is the king coming back up here? I'm bored.
There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. I'd like to help you out, especially considering all you've done. But that's a pretty big favor. Was there anything?
Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lap of luxury. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone. Hey, what's shaking? Seems like they've got things straightened out in McCarran now.
I've got my eye
We're still
on
seeing
you.
a big increase in
Across
traffic
the
here.
Kings. You'll regret it.
Nobody I want to get There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk. To Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to
I heard some squatters talking about some fancy pants ring. I've got my eye on you. You cross the Kings, you'll regret it.
Seems like they've got things straightened out in McCarran now. But we're still seeing a big increase in traffic here.
And then...
I heard that some of the bosses of the Fiends were killed. Wouldn't be surprised if the end...
Things have been a lot better since you helped with...
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
I'd like to help you out, especially... Was there...
When
NCR had something to do with it. Sounds like the NCR and the Legion
I've got my...
Word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down.
Can't wait to hit the Wrangler tonight. Just me and my favorite girl.
Looks like Gamora's
I've
under new
got my
management.
eye on you.
I wonder what happened.
You cross the Kings, you'll regret it.
Move along. Move along.
Hey. What do you need?
The house must have special plans for you to get into the Lucky 38 and come out alive.
Let's distribute the weight. Let's distribute the weight.
Thanks again for helping with Mr. House's data network.
Sure, later.
Welcome back, friend. Welcome back, friend. Nope. To vend anything here on the strip at the end of each day. Yep.
That's a
Can I help you? This is the NCR Embassy. The main building houses administration.
pretty gal. Want to share?
My buddies at Camp McCarran are breathing easy now that the...
Yes? That's most unfortunate. The Colonel will likely send you back to Freeside with a squad of armed men, for all the good that... I completely agree. I'd suggest you speak to Colonel Shu. He's also in a better position to... Still, I'm only mentioning it as an option. My official orders are to direct you to Colonel Moore.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Anders showed up here not too long ago. I'm told you're the one who got him out of the vault. Can't tell you how relieved I am. Sending him on that mission was a mistake. That's probably true, but I wonder if I should have taken a different strategy, although my options were certainly limited. Regardless, what you did for Anders isn't something he or any of us around here take lightly. We're all glad to have him back. Thank you. Unbelievable. That man has given us so much grief since we set up here. This may be a major turning point for us. I can't tell you how many times we thought we'd taken him out, only to have him show up again later, taking more heads off of fallen troopers. This is for the bounty. And this is from a pool me and a lot of the soldiers around the base had going. You may not be NCR, but hey, it's only fair. Ah, that. I'm surprised he didn't send you to Colonel Moore. That'd be her jurisdiction. Because he's looking to avoid a bloodbath. All right, Moore's not gonna like it, but that's for Crocker to worry about. Go to the leader of the Kings, and tell him that I'll make sure Freeside gets more water, power, and food, as long as the violence there stops.
Those squatters think they're entitled to everything.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for it.
Hey.
Okay, I need some answers now. These guys just barged in here and said they were under orders to keep me here until you arrived. I'm about 5 seconds away from telling my men to take them down, so speak fast. And I suppose they want me to help see that happen? That seems pretty reasonable.
This is bullshit. Why are we even talking about dealing with these guys?
Pace, this isn't really a good time to have this discussion.
Wrong. This is exactly the right time. I'm about to prevent you from making a huge mistake.
Pace, don't do this. I won't stand with you if you do.
Then I'll stand on my own, just like I always have. Yeah, just like a king should.
Over here!
Okay, I need some answers now. I'm about...
This is bullshit. Why are we even talking about dealing?
Pace,
I've got
this
my
isn't really
eye
a
on
good
you.
time to have this discussion.
Wrong. This is exactly the right time. I'm about to prevent you from making a huge mistake.
Pace, don't do this. I won't stand with you if you do.
Then I'll stand on my own, just like I always have. Just like a king should.
Over here!
Hey.
I can't believe Pace is gone. He was always right here, you know? Anyway.
Things are tense on the strip right now. The head of one of Mr. House's family was killed. Time to lay low, you ask me.
All right.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Word is, the leader of the Fiends got taken down.
Hello.
I would have done it myself, if he ever had the courage to step into Freeside.
No monorail access to the strip? Where am I supposed to...
Move along. Move along.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let
Report
her
any
out.
suspicious activity near the monorail.
I bought my... Sure, later.
You should see this place at night.
My buddies at McCarran will find the asshole that destroyed our monorail.
Ah, hello. Yes. Good, good. Shu's a man you can count on to handle a crisis. Here, this is what remains of the funds. Also, I've been directed to send you on to Colonel Moore at Hoover Dam. She's been following my reports. As I don't have any further assignments for you, I'd recommend going to see her if you need.
What is it?
We won't go quietly. I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this place. There better be a good reason for you being here.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with. No sudden moves, and you and I will do all right. Keeping watch on the... See you.
I'm honored to work with Lawson. He knows more about the dam than anyone.
Smart move for the Kings to back down.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now, and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to. Usually I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through. Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, make no mistake, there's a battle coming. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khan. Then I don't need to tell you that they can be a pain in... The NCR has a rather sordid history with them. That is, unless we get to them first. They're just another gang of raiders as far as I'm concerned. I can't lend you any troops. You'll have to pay for what you take, however. We can't afford to give away equipment. Don't fool yourself. Then you'll need to make sure none of them are left to do so. Good. Dismiss.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend.
Everyone is abuzz about Oliver arriving soon. That must mean the battle is close.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
True to Kaiser. You're the one making a name for yourself among the troops, huh?
My name is Karl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the Great Khan. In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of... I am one of the Frumentari. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors.
We're hunting shitheads.
I like you, stranger. You've stood by us when not many would.
Let's distribute the weight.
Rumor from the Strip is that House is dead. I hope the old bastard choked on his own tongue.
Let's distribute the weight.
Good to see you again.
Hello. Robot dog? Never seen one of those before. Not now, I'm busy. Look out! I would have thought the monorail bombing would slow the NCR down more. Not now, I'm busy. Not now, I'm busy.
Let's see what you got. Let
Diane's going nuts. That's trying to find a new...
We're not moving as many chems now that the fiends have been taken out.
I've been hearing a lot of good things about you. Not right at the moment. Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. Jack, anything? Bye.
Good to see you again. The runners are saying that the NCR is sending in their...
Hey, what's up? Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs. Oh. Give me a shout if you need anything else.
elite shock troops to try and push back the Legion.
I like you, stranger. You've stood by us when not many would. I haven't seen you before. Papa is one of the best leaders. Bitter Spring. That's a complicated question, but I can't bring myself to hate. I suppose if asked, I would, but that's a moot point because Papa's in charge.
Yes. Did you have an update on the cons? An alliance? That's an interesting proposition. Any plan where I can throw packs of raiders at the enemy instead of my own soldiers? We don't have time for diplomacy. This battle is coming any time now. If the leader won't be budged, he'll have to be replaced. I want you to go back to Red Rock Canyon and assassinate this Papa Khan. Here, take this lockpicking gear. Good luck, soldier. Dismissed.
Well.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you? Ha! The great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to... I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war. You... In a hurry. They were better... Typical. No reference for history.
Hey. It's good to have you here. What can I do for you? Without Papa Khan's guidance, I don't know what else to do. All right. You can tell the NCR the Great Khans will fight for them when Caesar attacks. Until... We signed a treaty with the Great Khans. Guess you could never have too many low-life chem dealers on your side.
Yes. Did you have an update on the cons? Excellent. You've done very well indeed. These tribals will make useful machete. And if it should turn out we need their land later, well, it's not like we don't have the force to drive them out again. In the meantime, however, I have something else I want you to look into. We've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the street. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it's Caesar's men, I need you to uncover what they're up to. Excellent. You'd think living in the lap of luxury and power would be enough for some people, but no. Now that that's out of the way, let's see. Mr. House was a concern, but someone conveniently dealt with him for us. Oh, that reminds me. You might be happy to know that your efforts haven't gone unnoticed. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such. With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage the damn thing. But while it's being planned, I have one last mission for you. Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station from the Brotherhood of Steel chapter local to this area. It was a crushing victory, but no one's heard a peep from the Brotherhood since. Most people assume the Brotherhood is scattered and not... Recently, we've had scouts go missing in an area west of Helios, and I'm concerned that the Brotherhood is involved. I want you to find them. After the battle, we consolidated our hold on the plant before pursuing our enemy. It was a mistake, to be sure, but there wasn't really any place for them to go. When we finally gave chase, however, they had simply vanished. Some of our people think they had some means of conveyance, like the vertibirds the Enclave used, and I think that they found some place to hide close to Helios. A fair question, and one I've had our strategists think about for some time. Their consensus is that we must focus on the one thing we can count on. With the Brotherhood, that's their obsessive attachment to technology. They'd never go anywhere that didn't have working power. I'm willing to bet that wherever they're hiding, there's a working reactor powering their equipment. Detonate that reactor, and we can safely cross the Brotherhood off our list of... Now, just because you secured the aid of the Khans, assuming they don't try to kill us, don't think the Brotherhood will be so easy. These are people that both hate us and outgun us. As I said, our scouts were some ways west of Helios. Dismissed.
Everyone is abuzz about all of our arrival.
By order of Caesar, your Awe, true to Caesar.
Excuse me.
You do well to serve the Legion.
Hi. What?
What do you need from me?
I've read Mr. House's obituary. Had a high opinion of himself, didn't he? With Mr. House out of the way, I can focus on smoothing out a few lingering complications. First up are the boomers of Nellis Air Force Base. A tribe so reclusive, it lobs artillery shells at anyone. I want you to offer them an alliance with my Legion. My terms are simple, and they can keep their freedom. Is that so? You are good, aren't you? If the boomers will toe the line, I can focus on other preparations. But not without first rewarding your initiative. Now, moving on. I would have asked you to forge an alliance with the White Glove Society, but you've already killed its leader. So instead... God damn it! Fuck this! Come back later.
Was there more for us to discuss?
I didn't think anyone could kill an NCR Ranger in a single combat.
Let's roll.
Hello? Yes. Did you have an update on... Our... It was a...
Hello?
By order of Caesar, our way. True to Caesar.
True to Kaiser.
Hi.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone.
I didn't think anyone could kill an NCR ranger.
Weeks were spent convincing the great Khans to join the Legion. But you've ruined all that. Allow me to make this clear. Because you've been of service to me, I will forgive your crime. In the future, if you've committed any other crime, understand this. I will have you hacked. Now, I want you to destroy the Mojave chapter. Ugh. Huh? Yeah. Look, I'm going...
You're in single combat.
Was there more for us to discuss? I know the captain well. The destruction of the NCR monorail was his doing. Of course, if the NCR were to hear of that, it would be obvious. Well,
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
was there more for us to discuss?
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Scatter!
Retribution!
You'll pay for that.
Our way. True to Caesar.
Another kill to my name.
Some of the slaves have been spreading.
Scatter!
I didn't think anyone could kill an NCR Ranger in single combat. I didn't think anyone could kill an NCR Ranger in single combat.
Retribution!
You think I don't see that?
You'll pay big.
Weeks were spent convinced. Now, I.
Yes. Do you have something to report?
Scatter!
Another kill to my name!
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Let's roll. bad guys won't see us coming.
The Great Khan signing a treaty with the NCR? You looking to buy some supplies? Give me a shout if you need anything else.
That how you wanna play, huh? Don't need it right now.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. Jesus. You know what I'd be real excited about? If you showed up and saved me before they smashed my leg. Now, why don't you fuck off? fuck you.
Serving up hurt.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome. A huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question. I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh, nobody. Be warned, intruder! By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Oh, Dr. O!
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about? That response seemed demanding. Dr. Klein! It can... If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools! It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain. Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. That's all. Mobius.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone.
The Forbidden Zone.
Except Dr. Mobius and the technologies that...
And Dr. Mobius.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Hey, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. If we ask it politely and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, we removed your brain. Yes, brain extraction technology has been standard practice at...
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils.
Yeah, Abe, no need to brag.
The Tesla coils.
This is fortunate in many respects.
Circumventing the pacification field. Reminds me of my days in American High.
That is my responsibility. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well.
First. Wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
To be correct, you should say, the autodoc took out your brain. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory.
That auto-dock junk heap was one of Mobius's creations. After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius.
By the Fisher of Rolando, lobotomite. Listen to my voice. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. We want you to stop him. That is correct, yes. We have no idea. This line of questioning isn't important. We need these technologies.
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of. And eyes, mostly the hands. Enough! Excellent. Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates, so they, well, move sometime. 8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. The technologies are the X2 transmitter.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun.
There. We have informed you of all we need. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out of our labs.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see.
Yeah, we...
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension.
You would not dare. Perhaps I can change your mind. The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you.
The mighty radar fence protects us all.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one.
Possible memory loss will occur, but the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such tiny inconveniences. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously.
Out there? We're not going out there. Oh, Dr. Klein? What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things. Oh. Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What is this? You're always yelling. I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module. It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun.
And it is lost in X8.
Oh, really, Boros? Give The lobotomite. Oh? What is he doing? I think he's sunjaculating into the gun. You give it to the lobotomite. Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Ooh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco term-link code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny.
Yes, I believe Watt's electronics tended to make the battery shelf life.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors.
I think Watt's manufactured holodisks. You have some? And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. What did it say? Spit lead? Oh, a gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate, and giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Are you mad? Wait, I said that already. Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Fine. Borrow some top-shelf ammunition. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot.
The sonic emitter should be sterilized.
Careful where you're pointing that. Force fields prevent us from moving. They...
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields.
That only happened once.
Dr. O.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your filmography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations. Yes. Maybe. Well, no. Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. It is lost. Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. Well, good.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest. I volunteer my chambers.
No! That would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off. We could give it Mobius's old room. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long. 8 says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, then make whatever crude biologic demands you... Are there other chips? Are you echoing what he said, or Are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the sink balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument. I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central Intelligence should be enough. Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but there is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted.
If you're done, can we move again?
Of course! Go man your science stations!
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank. Oh, really? Stop the presses! How dare you bring Rob Kotek in here?
Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain can make.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room. And him and his dirty girdle bot. Yeah. I don't want to get into it. Great. Okay. So my name isn't O. Never was. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Yes, thank you. Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round. What? Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually. Oh, Who am I deceiving? Exactly. What did accomplishments ever do for us? I like your solution. The make a zero and all the think tank. Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. You know, hearing my name... You know what? All things robotical. Who asked you?
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of... Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, yet you have no such fear. Will you indulge me? How randomized. What? Nonsense. What? What are you doing? Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography? Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. Perhaps. Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Ooh. Ba-ba loop. Ba-ba loop. Ba-ba loop. Whew. Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study. It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Why would you want such a thing? Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind. No. brain. That is a good question. It really could be anywhere. We still have your spy. Predictable. I don't like to talk about it. It wasn't all the visitors, though. This human. Then he went for Yangtze. We were sending robots when he hacked into the mainframe. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel. Two other human specimens. Well, the first one was going to be lobotomized. The last subject, Klein might. Klein knows. Until
the lobotomite. Be warned. Drama? Unless, of course, you are a communist. As I learned in my high school. The radar fence. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside. It is the ultimate defense. Trapped? Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness. That and giant cybernetic dogs that... Who's laughing now? No! No matter matter where these strange humans wander. Enough! You sound like the other visitors. Bother the other doctors. Indeed. No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand. Perhaps a demonstration. Because big mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated than their primitive animal instincts. Submit. It was not our first choice. Then we lost the mountain. Yes, we could use that city as... If only we could have used commie cities. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins... Boom! And the crater helps keep everything inside. Did you retrieve the technologies? Why, yes. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. What did... Our conversation got interrupted. Oddly enough. Also, we did... Doctor... We have... Well, still, Dala knows more. Sure took her time. Yes, that it may have gone to Mobius. Actually, I don't know. Mobius's legacy code, it is unfortunate. Why does he seek our destruction? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in...
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet. In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep. Very good. Might I be of service, sir? How? Tragically, the core operating system, once the tape is installed. However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape. He crafted the personality modules. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices,
Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble.
Has your life taken a turn?